Welcome, dear listeners, to the episode of Untold Stories of the Ramayana. I am taking you on a journey through the lesser-known tales of one of India's greatest epics. In this episode, we will discover and discuss characters and events that usually remain in the shadows of the central narrative, giving them a chance to speak their truth and tell their stories. So, are you ready for an adventure into the heart of ancient India? Let's begin with the untold story Shattered Virtue, the tale of Ravana. Ravana, the ten-headed demon king of Lanka, the powerful antagonist and the abductor of Sita in the epic Ramayana. But was he just that? Or was there more to his story? As we delve deeper into Ravana's life, we may see another side of the coin, one that's not often discussed. A side that showcases him as an unparalleled scholar, a devoted Shiva Bhakta and an Ravana was born to the great sage Vishrava and his wife Kaksi. His birth was no ordinary event. From a young age, he was destined for greatness, or perhaps infamy. Being half Brahman and half demon, he was a unique blend of virtues and vices, a dichotomy that would shape his life and legacy. It is said that Ravana performed intense penance to please the gods. He desired immortality, but the gods, wary of his potential misuse of such a boon, refused. Undeterred, Ravana decided to worship Shiva, known to be a generous god, easily pleased by his devotees. To win Shiva's favor, he performed a severe penance, offering his own heads, one after the other. Touched by this extreme demonstration of devotion, Shiva restored Ravana's heads and granted him the divine nectar of immortality stored under his navel. Ravana also received a divine sword, Chandrahas, a gift from Shiva, symbolizing his prowess and might. Armed with these boons and his newfound power, Ravana ruled Lanka with an iron fist. Under his reign, Lanka flourished, becoming a city of gold, a symbol of prosperity and affluence. However, power is a double-edged sword. Ravana was intelligent, learned, and musically gifted. Yet, his potential for greatness was marred by his ego and uncontrolled desires. His abduction of Sita, the wife of Lord Rama, led to his eventual downfall. It was an act prompted not just by lust, but also by a desire for revenge for the harm done to his sister, Shurpankha. Ravana, despite his misdeeds, had an indomitable spirit. Even in the face of defeat, he exhibited immense courage and bravery. When Rama's arrow struck him, he lay on the battlefield, broken and dying, but still undefeated in spirit. Rama then sent his brother Lakshmana to Ravana. It was a unique chance to learn from the dying king who, despite his flaws, was a scholar like none other. Ravana, in his final moments, imparted valuable lessons about statecraft and dharma to Lakshmana, thus passing on his wisdom. As he breathed his last, Ravana proved that he was more than a villain. He was a flawed being, a victim of his own vices, yet possessing virtues that were overshadowed by his one monumental mistake. This was the tale of Ravana, a tale of shattered virtue. It's a story that teaches us the dangers of unchecked ambition and power, the devastating effects of allowing our flaws to consume us, and the importance of maintaining our dharma, our moral duty, even in the face of adversity. The untold story of a character often overlooked, yet his contribution to the narrative is profound. Let's delve into the loyal servant Jatayu's sacrifice. Jatayu, the king of the vultures, is a figure of loyalty and bravery. His story is a testament to the bonds of friendship that cut across species and social hierarchies, illuminating the essence of dharma, the righteous duty. Born to Aruna, the charioteer of the sun god, and his wife Vinta, Jatayu and his brother Sampati were blessed with longevity and the ability to understand and converse in the human language. Jatayu's life was intertwined with that of Rama since the prince's early days. Rama's father, King Dashratha, had saved Jatayu from a demon in his youth. From then on, Jatayu considered the royal family of Ayodhya as his own. Years later, during Rama's exile, Jatayu spotted him with his wife Sita and brother Lakshmana. Recognizing the prince, Jatayu introduced himself and offered his services, promising to guard Sita when the brothers were away. True to his word, when Ravana attempted to kidnap Sita, it was Jatayu who came to her rescue. Despite his advanced age, Jatayu fought valiantly against the demon king. However, Ravana, with his divine weapons, overpowered the aged vulture. Jatayu was gravely injured, but he didn't let his injuries deter him. He held on to life with sheer willpower to relay the information of Sita's abduction to Rama. When Rama and Lakshmana found Jatayu, he narrated the entire incident and pointed them in the direction of Lanka. His duty done, Jatayu breathed his last in the arms of Rama, who performed his final rites as if he were his own kin. Jatayu's story might be brief in the Ramayana, but it is impactful. He demonstrated how loyalty, courage, and a sense of duty can inspire acts of unimaginable bravery. His sacrifice was not in vain. It was his crucial information that guided Rama towards Sita, influencing the entire narrative of the Ramayana. In death, Jatayu found immortal glory. His name is synonymous with utmost loyalty and unfaltering duty. His life and sacrifice serve as a lesson to us that righteousness does not reside in stature or species, but in one's actions and intentions. The untold story of an unassuming devotee, a simple woman whose faith and devotion left an indelible mark on the narrative. Let's delve into story Shabri, a story of devotion. Shabri, a woman born into a hunter tribe, is one of the most enduring symbols of devotion in the Ramayana. Her life was marked by immense faith and patience, showing us that love and devotion for the divine knows no barriers of caste, creed or gender. As a young girl, Shabri was compelled to marry against her will. Unable to accept a life not devoted to God, she fled from her marriage and sought refuge in the hermitage of sage Mathanga in the dense Dandakaranya forest. In the hermitage, Shabri dedicated herself to serving the sage and his disciples, immersing herself in the divine atmosphere. Her heart, however, yearned for one thing, a darshan, a sighting of Lord Rama, who sage Mathanga had foretold would one day grace their hermitage. Years turned into decades, the young Shabri grew old, but her faith never wavered. Every day, she went out to collect sweet berries for Rama, tasting each one to ensure that only the sweetest would be offered to her Lord. One day, when Rama and Lakshmana were searching for Sita, they arrived at the hermitage. Sage Mathanga had long since departed from the world, but Shabri had stayed, sustained by her unwavering faith. Seeing Rama at her doorstep, Shabri was overwhelmed with joy. She offered him the berries she had so lovingly collected, explaining that she had tasted them to ensure their sweetness. Rama accepted her offering with a heart full of gratitude, recognizing her selfless devotion. Shabri's story may seem like a simple tale of devotion, but it bears profound truths. It teaches us that the divine doesn't discriminate based on caste or social status. What matters is the purity of one's devotion. Shabri, a humble tribal woman, with her unwavering patience and devotion, earned a place in the eternal epic of the Ramayana. Her life stands as a reminder that genuine devotion often resides in the most unassuming places. The Shabri's story, the strength of her faith, the depth of her devotion, and her simple, selfless love serve as a reminder of the transformative power of faith. We have traversed the lives of the humble Shabri, the brave Jatayu, and delved into the complexities of Ravana's character. Let's explore another fascinating character from the Demon King's family, his brother, the formidable yet misunderstood Kumbhakarna. The untold story of Kumbhakarna, the sleeping giant. Kumbhakarna, a giant with a voracious appetite and a penchant for long slumbers, is often portrayed as a character of humor and eccentricity. However, beneath this outward persona lies a complex character marked by loyalty, wisdom, and a sense of dharma. Born to the sage Vishrava and his demoness wife Kaksi, Kumbhakarna was a giant of unparalleled strength and a scholar well-versed in the scriptures. However, he was cursed by Lord Brahma to sleep for 6 months at a stretch, only to wake for a single day. Despite his sleep curse, Kumbhakarna remained a formidable warrior and a loyal brother. When Ravana sought to wage war against Rama to avenge his sister Shurpankha, Kumbhakarna offered wise counsel. He asked Ravana to return Sita and seek Rama's forgiveness. Ravana, blinded by his pride, ignored Kumbhakarna's advice. Yet, despite his disagreement, Kumbhakarna chose to stand by his brother, displaying a profound sense of loyalty and duty. On the battlefield, Kumbhakarna was a force to be reckoned with. He induced fear in the hearts of Rama's Vanara army. Yet, he fought not for his own glory, but out of a sense of duty to his brother. Kumbhakarna met his end at the hands of Rama, but not before creating havoc in the Vanara ranks. His last moments were spent thinking of his brother, hoping that Ravana would learn from his mistakes. Kumbhakarna's story serves as a poignant reminder of the destructive power of misplaced loyalty. His wisdom and understanding of dharma were overshadowed by his loyalty to Ravana, ultimately leading to his downfall. The Kumbhakarna, not just as a sleeping giant or a fearsome warrior, but as a tragic hero, wise, yet bound by his loyalty. Let's explore unwavering dedication personified in the form of Rama's younger brother, Lakshmana. The untold story Lakshmana's vigil, beyond the shadow of Rama dawned. Lakshmana, the dutiful younger brother of Rama, often stands in the shadow of his illustrious brother. Yet, he is a fascinating character with his own story, steeped in love, duty, and self-sacrifice. When Rama was exiled to the forest for 14 years, Lakshmana, without a moment's hesitation, chose to accompany him, leaving behind his newly wedded wife Urmila. His sole purpose was to serve and protect his elder brother and his sister-in-law, Sita. Lakshmana was a warrior par excellence, a steadfast protector, and a voice of reason. He was instrumental in building the Panchavati hut where the trio lived during their exile and played a crucial role in many battles. Yet, Lakshmana's most profound act of devotion came when Rama and Sita were kidnapped by Ravana. Despite being distraught, he did not lose hope. His faith in Rama's strength and his determination led them to the Vanara king Sugriva, forming an alliance that would ultimately lead to Ravana's downfall. During the battle, Lakshmana was severely wounded by Ravana's son, Indrajit. His life was saved by the Sanjeevani herb brought by Hanuman. Yet, even in his most vulnerable moment, his thoughts were with Rama. Lakshmana's devotion was not just towards Rama, but also Sita. He respected and protected her like his own mother. This was exemplified during the Lakshman Rekha incident, where he drew a protective line around the hut to keep Sita safe while he and Rama were away. Lakshmana's life was an embodiment of dedication and duty. He showed that being in the shadow of someone great does not diminish one's own greatness. It can, instead, accentuate qualities of loyalty, selflessness, and love. Lakshmana's vigil, his unwavering dedication to Rama, and his commitment to duty. His character prompts us to reflect on our own commitments and the bonds we hold dear. Let's shed light on a character often forgotten in the epic narrative, yet her sacrifice was no less significant. Let's delve into the life of Urmila, Lakshmana's wife, in the unheard voice, Urmila's Solitude. Urmila, the second daughter of King Janaka and Queen Sunana, is one of the unsung heroes of the Ramayana. Married to Lakshmana, Urmila's life was marked by a profound sacrifice, silently bearing the pain of separation from her husband for 14 long years. When Lakshmana chose to accompany Rama and Sita into exile, Urmila was left behind in Ayodhya. Instead of protesting, she supported Lakshmana's decision, understanding the depth of his commitment to his brother. Urmila's sacrifice didn't stop there. She chose to live like a hermit, giving up the luxuries of palace life. This was her own way of accompanying Lakshmana, Rama, and Sita in their hardships. One legend even says that she slept for the entire duration of Lakshmana's exile. When Lakshmana was given the boon to stay awake for 14 years to protect Rama and Sita, it was Urmila who took on his sleep. This is yet another testament to her profound love and sacrifice. In the grand narrative of the Ramayana, Urmila's character is often overlooked. Yet, her silent sacrifices bear testimony to her strength and her unwavering love for Lakshmana. Urmila's story reminds us that every character, no matter how seemingly small, has a crucial role to play in the larger narrative. Her tale is a poignant reminder of the power of love, sacrifice, and steadfastness. Urmila's sacrifice, her patience, and her unwavering love. Her tale is a testament to the many unheard voices that form the fabric of our great epics. The Untold Story, a character who has been a subject of various interpretations over time, Ahalya. Let's delve into Ahalya, innocence betrayed. Ahalya, the wife of the sage Gautama, was considered one of the most beautiful women in the universe. However, her beauty became the cause of her misfortune. Ahalya's story is one of innocence betrayed and redemption earned. One day, Indra, the king of the gods, smitten by Ahalya's beauty, took on the form of her husband, Gautama, and deceived her. When Gautama returned and discovered the deception, he was enraged. In his wrath, he cursed Ahalya to turn into a stone. Ahalya, innocent and deceived, accepted her fate. She remained in the form of a stone, waiting for redemption. It's in this form that she was encountered by Lord Rama during his exile. Recognizing her innocence, Rama touched the stone with his foot. Instantly, Ahalya was freed from her curse, regaining her original form. This act was symbolic of Rama's compassion and the idea that mercy and understanding should prevail over quick judgment. Ahalya's story invites various interpretations. To some, it's a tale of exploitation and harsh punishment. To others, it's a narrative of patience, resilience, and eventual redemption. However, at its core, it's a reminder of the importance of understanding and compassion. The Ahalya's tale. It reminds us to seek understanding, to show compassion, and to remember that every story has more than one side. The Untold Story, a character who embodies selflessness and righteousness. Bharatha, the throneless kingdom. Bharatha, the second son of King Dashratha, is often overshadowed by his elder brother Rama. However, Bharatha's devotion to Rama and his adherence to Dharma are what truly define his character. When Rama was exiled, Bharatha was visiting his maternal grandfather. Upon his return, he was shocked and saddened by Rama's absence and his father's demise. He refused the throne, rejecting the power that was forced upon him due to his mother's ambitions. Bharatha's love for his elder brother, Rama, was unparalleled. He went to the forest, hoping to convince Rama to return and rule Ayodhya. But Rama, adhering to his father's words, declined. Unable to persuade Rama to return, Bharatha carried back Rama's paduka, sandals, placing them on the throne as a symbol of Rama's undiminished authority. He ruled the kingdom as Rama's regent, living like a hermit in a village named Nandigram. Bharatha's reign was marked by justice, prosperity, and fairness. Yet, he never considered himself the king, always seeing himself as a humble caretaker of Rama's kingdom. Bharatha's tale is a poignant reminder of devotion, selflessness, and righteous duty. Despite the power at his disposal, he chose the path of righteousness, demonstrating that dharma transcends all earthly ambitions. We remember Bharatha's unyielding devotion to his brother and his unwavering commitment to righteousness. His story prompts us to reflect upon our own values, decisions, and the paths we choose. The Untold Story, the complexities of a character often misunderstood, frequently maligned, Kaikeyi. Let's explore between love and duty, Kaikeyi's dilemma. Kaikeyi, the youngest queen of King Dashratha, is known to many as the queen who banished Rama to the forest. But there is more to her story. Once, Kaikeyi saved Dashratha in a battle, and as a reward, he granted her two boons. Later, influenced by her maid Manthara, she used these boons to exile Rama and crown her son Bharatha as the king. Kaikeyi's decision led to widespread disdain. However, was Kaikeyi merely a mother looking out for her son? Or was she a woman swayed by manipulation? Maybe both. Kaikeyi's love for Rama was profound, and it was said that he was her favorite stepson. Yet, her decision was driven by a complex mix of motherly love, duty towards her son, and the influence of Manthara. Her character is a testament to the complex dynamics of love, duty, and influence. Was Kaikeyi a villain or a victim? Or was she a complex character caught in the trappings of palace intrigue and maternal instincts? We leave you with the complexities and the humanness of Kaikeyi's character. Her tale urges us to look beyond the surface, to understand the motivations behind actions, and to remember that each character in the Ramayana, as in life, is multidimensional. The Untold Story, the life of a character who symbolizes purity, patience, and strength, Sita. Let's explore trials of Sita, endurance beyond exile. Sita, the daughter of Mother Earth, is celebrated as an embodiment of virtue and loyalty. Her life was a testament to her immense strength and resolve. When Rama was exiled, Sita chose to accompany him, forsaking the comforts of the palace for the hardships of the forest. Her trials didn't end there. Sita was kidnapped by Ravana, the king of Lanka, who desired her. For almost a year, Sita stayed captive in Lanka, waiting for Rama, never wavering in her devotion. Despite her harsh circumstances, Sita remained unbroken, her spirit undiminished. Her strength during these trials symbolizes the power of faith and the spirit's ability to endure hardships. Yet, even after Rama's victory over Ravana, Sita's trials continued. She was asked to prove her purity through the Agni Pariksha, the fire test, which she passed with grace. However, the demands of the kingdom eventually led to her living in exile once more. Sita's tale is one of immense strength and unwavering devotion. It's also a tale of sacrifice, patience, and the inner resilience of a woman who stood strong in the face of numerous trials. We reflect on Sita's story, reminding ourselves of her endurance and spirit. Hers is a tale of undying faith, of strength in the face of adversity, and of the power of a woman's spirit. The Untold Story, the life of a character who embodies strength, wisdom, and unwavering devotion, Hanuman. Let's explore Hanuman, the humble hero. Hanuman, the Vanara god, is a central figure in the Ramayana. Known for his physical prowess and sharp intellect, Hanuman's greatest attribute is perhaps his humble nature and profound devotion to Lord Rama. Despite possessing immense strength, Hanuman lived a life of humility and devotion. His encounter with Lord Rama transformed him, turning him into Rama's greatest devotee. One of the most notable episodes in Hanuman's life was his leap across the ocean to Lanka, a feat that required not just physical strength but also steadfast determination. In Lanka, Hanuman demonstrated both his physical and intellectual might. He found Sita, burnt down Lanka, and returned to Rama with vital information, all the while maintaining his loyalty and dedication. Despite his grand achievements, Hanuman remained humble, always attributing his success to Lord Rama. He served as a symbol of selfless devotion and humility, traits as mighty as his legendary strength. We reflect on Hanuman's story, a tale of power humbled by devotion, of strength guided by wisdom. His tale is a reminder that humility and devotion are virtues as great as any physical strength or intellectual prowess. The untold story of a character who, despite his surroundings, chose righteousness. Let's explore Vibhishana's choice, the tale of a righteous demon dog. Vibhishana, Ravana's younger brother, is a unique character in the Ramayana. Born into a family of demons, he was a steadfast devotee of Lord Rama, choosing dharma over familial loyalty. Vibhishana was a voice of reason in Ravana's court. He counseled his brother to return Sita and avoid war, but his advice fell on deaf ears. When it became clear that Ravana would not heed his advice, Vibhishana made the difficult choice to leave his family and join Rama's army, assisting them in the battle against Ravana. Despite initial doubts about his loyalty, Vibhishana proved his devotion to dharma time and again. He provided crucial insights to Rama's army, playing a vital role in their victory. Vibhishana's tale is one of righteousness triumphing over loyalty to unrighteousness. It is a reminder that dharma does not depend on one's birth or circumstances, but on one's choices and actions. We reflect on Vibhishana's tale, reminding ourselves that it's our actions that define us, not our circumstances. His story teaches us the importance of standing for what's right, even when it's the harder choice. The Untold Story, the life of a character who stood in the shadows of a tyrant, a wise queen bound by her duties, Mandodari. Join me as we explore Mandodari, the queen in the shadows. Mandodari, Ravana's queen, is a lesser-known but crucial character in the Ramayana. Bound by duty to her husband, yet wise and virtuous, Mandodari is a picture of grace in the face of adversity. Mandodari was known for her beauty and wisdom. Despite being married to a tyrant, she retained her virtue and righteousness. It's said that Mandodari often advised Ravana against his cruel actions, pleading him to return Sita and avoid war. Ravana, consumed by his ego and desire, didn't heed her advice. Mandodari was the Scot in the struggle of loving a man spiraling into his downfall, unable to change his fate. After Ravana's death, Mandodari's pain was immense. Yet, she accepted Vibhishana as the new king, putting the welfare of Lanka before her personal grief. Mandodari's story is one of grace and strength. Despite the darkness surrounding her, she upheld her values, serving as a beacon of wisdom and righteousness. We are reminded of Mandodari's story. Her tale is a testament to the power of virtue and wisdom, even when surrounded by darkness. The Untold Story, the lives of characters whose voices were muffled amidst the chaos of war, the wives of Ravana. Journey with us as we explore wives of Ravana, silent voices of Lanka. Ravana, the king of Lanka, was known for his might and arrogance. Amidst the stories of his tyranny, there were others who bore witness to his rise and fall, his wives. While Mandodari is the most well-known among them, Ravana had other wives too, Dhanyamalini, and countless others who lived in his shadow, silently observing the unfolding events. These women, bound by their roles as queens and consorts, had little say in the events that transpired. They watched as Ravana brought about his own downfall, helpless and unhurt. Their lives were marred by Ravana's choices. Yet, they stood by their duties, offering counsel when they could, and silently enduring the consequences of actions they had no part in. The wives of Ravana serve as a poignant reminder of the untold stories that lie hidden behind grand narratives. Theirs is a tale of resilience, duty, and the strength to endure in silence. We remember these silent voices of Lanka. Their stories, though often overlooked, hold important lessons of strength, resilience, and the power of endurance. The untold story, the troubled relationship of two brothers, bound by love but torn apart by fate. Let's unfold the story of Sugriva and Vali, a tale of two brothers. Vali and Sugriva, two Vanara brothers, are central figures in the Ramayana. Their story is a complex tale of love, misunderstanding, power, and redemption. Vali was the mighty ruler of Kishkindha and Sugriva's elder brother. A misunderstanding caused by the demon Mayavi led Vali to banish Sugriva, suspecting him of betrayal. In exile, Sugriva found an ally in Rama. Together, they vowed to defeat Vali and restore Sugriva's honor. Rama's arrow ended Vali's rule, a tragic end to a once loving brotherhood. But with it came the beginning of Sugriva's redemption and his reign as the new king. The tale of Vali and Sugriva is a stark reminder of the destructive power of misunderstandings and suspicion. But it is also a tale of redemption and the bonds of brotherhood. We remember Vali and Sugriva's tale, a story marked by tragedy, love, and ultimately, forgiveness. The untold story, the forest to unravel the tale of a magical creature and its role in a grand deception. Let's journey into the golden deer, the lure of Maricha dog. The golden deer, in reality, Maricha, Ravana's uncle transformed into a divine creature, was instrumental in the abduction of Sita. Its enchanting appearance lured Sita, setting off a series of events that would change the course of the Ramayana. Maricha, once a powerful demon, was forced to assist in Ravana's plan despite his reservations. Transformed into a dazzling golden deer, he captivated Sita with his beauty. Sita, enthralled by the deer, requested Rama to capture it for her. In doing so, Rama and Lakshmana were drawn away from their abode, leaving Sita unprotected. The golden deer was but a distraction, a deception that facilitated Ravana's plan. The lure of the golden deer was the beginning of a grim chapter in the Ramayana. Maricha's tale is a cautionary one, reminding us of the power of deception and the consequences of succumbing to allurements. It stands as a stark warning against appearances and their potential to deceive. We are reminded of the golden deer's mesmerizing illusion and its role in one of the Ramayana's pivotal moments. The untold story of a young warrior, a messenger of peace amidst war, and a symbol of hope. Join us as we unfold Angada, the emissary of hope. Angada, the son of Vali and nephew to Sugriva, plays a key role in the Ramayana, particularly in the lead-up to the battle between Rama and Ravana. In the midst of impending conflict, Angada was chosen as an emissary to Ravana's court. He was tasked with delivering Rama's message, demanding the safe return of Sita to avoid war. In the heart of enemy territory, Angada displayed courage and wisdom beyond his years. Despite the hostilities, he remained calm, standing his ground against Ravana's intimidation. He boldly challenged Ravana, and when his peaceful words failed, he demonstrated his strength by planting his foot firmly on the ground, a challenge none in Ravana's court could meet. Angada's tale is a testament to courage, diplomacy, and the power of peace over war. He stands as an emissary of hope, reminding us of the strength in wisdom and peace. We celebrate Angada's bravery and the unwavering hope he symbolized during one of the Ramayana's most critical junctures. The untold story, the shoes of the epic's hero, exploring his journey not just as a prince or a warrior, but as a man. Let's delve into Through the Eyes of Rama, the inner struggles of a prince. Rama, the hero of the Ramayana, is often revered as an avatar of Vishnu, a god among men. But today, we explore Rama the man, with his own set of fears, doubts, and internal conflicts. From his decision to abide by his father's promise and go into exile, Rama's journey was filled with trials. But perhaps, his greatest trial was not the external hardships, but the inner conflicts he had to resolve. Rama's internal struggles often mirrored the external turmoil around him. The decision to exile Sita based on public opinion, despite his unwavering love for her, shows a prince torn between his personal feelings and his duty as a king. Rama's story is a testament to the human spirit's resilience, demonstrating that even the divine face trials of heart and spirit. It's a narrative about the struggle between personal desires and the obligations of a leader. We reflect on Rama's journey, exploring the person behind the prince, the man behind the god. It's a reminder of the human emotions that reside even in those deemed divine. The untold story, the wise with age, powerful, yet often overlooked. Let's journey into the saga of Jambavan, the ancient bear king. In the vast tapestry of the Ramayana, Jambavan, the king of the bears, holds a unique position. An ancient being, present from the dawn of creation, Jambavan's wisdom was sought by gods and kings alike. Jambavan was the king of the bears, a leader among Vanaras. His wisdom was instrumental in several key moments of the Ramayana, most notably during the search for Sita. When the Vanaras despaired, believing the search for Sita to be impossible, it was Jambavan who rallied them. He reminded Hanuman of his immense strength and potential, giving him the confidence to leap across the ocean to Lanka. Jambavan's role may not be as conspicuous as Rama's or Hanuman's, but his quiet wisdom and belief shaped the course of events. His story is a reminder of the strength in wisdom and the impact of faith. The untold story, a pivotal event, the burning of Lanka, and the stories hidden within its flames. Join us as we delve into Lanka's flames, a tale of destruction and redemption. The burning of Lanka, set ablaze by Hanuman, is a defining moment in the Ramayana. It symbolized not just the physical destruction of Ravana's golden city, but also the downfall of his arrogant reign. Hanuman, upon discovering Sita in Ashokavatika, decided to send a powerful message to Ravana. His flaming tail became the instrument of this message, setting Lanka ablaze. Yet, within these flames of destruction, there was a story of redemption. Vibhishana, Ravana's brother, saw the flames not as a disaster, but as a signal for change. He recognized the consequences of Ravana's actions and decided to join Rama's side, thus setting on the path of righteousness. The burning of Lanka was a turning point in the Ramayana, a catalyst that led to the epic battle between Rama and Ravana. It symbolized the eventual downfall of evil, no matter how mighty. We reflect on the symbolic flames of Lanka, recognizing their duality, a destructive force, yet also a beacon of change. The untold story, the enigmatic world of the Vanaras, unfolding the mysteries of their kingdom, Kishkindha. Let's dive into the Vanara kingdom, mysteries of Kishkindha. Kishkindha, the kingdom of the Vanaras, is a unique and intriguing element of the Ramayana. It was home to a race of powerful, intelligent beings who were crucial allies to Rama in his quest to rescue Sita. The Vanaras were more than mere monkeys. They were intelligent, brave, and skilled in warfare. Ruled by King Sugriva, the Vanara kingdom was an organized society with its own hierarchies and laws. In Kishkindha, Rama found not just allies, but friends. The story of his friendship with Sugriva and Hanuman is one of mutual respect, loyalty, and shared goals. Yet, Kishkindha was also a stage for power struggles and familial conflicts. The battle between Sugriva and Vali for the throne was a poignant subplot of ambition, betrayal, and redemption. The tale of Kishkindha offers valuable insights into the complexities of leadership, the dynamics of power, and the essence of friendship. It adds a rich, layered dimension to the epic of the Ramayana. We reflect on the kingdom of the Vanaras, recognizing its significance in the narrative and its contributions to the depth of the Ramayana. The untold story, a character whose quiet strength and resilience often remain in the shadows. Join us as we explore Forgotten Faithful, the story of Sumitra. Sumitra, the third queen of King Dashratha and mother of Lakshmana and Shatrughna, is a figure often overlooked in the Ramayana's grand narrative. Yet, her story is one of profound love, sacrifice, and unwavering faith. In contrast to Queen Kaushalya and Queen Kaikeyi, Sumitra's role is quiet, almost subdued. She was neither the main queen, nor the one whose actions led to the dramatic turn of events. Yet, her influence shaped two of the saga's most loyal and dedicated characters, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. It was Sumitra who gave Lakshmana the strength to renounce his royal comforts and accompany Rama to exile, serving him with unwavering loyalty. Shatrughna, too, found inspiration in his mother's quiet strength, dedicating his life to the service of his brother Bharatha. Sumitra's tale is a tribute to the quiet strength that often goes unnoticed, a reminder that every character, no matter how seemingly insignificant, holds a vital place in the narrative. The untold story, the tranquil world of a revered sage, unfolding the chronicles of his hermitage. Let's explore the hermitage of sage Vishwamitra, Chronicles of a Seer. Sage Vishwamitra, a towering figure in the Ramayana, is an epitome of transformation and divine aspiration. His journey from a warrior king to a revered sage is a story of willpower, penance, and spiritual enlightenment. His hermitage was not just a dwelling but a sanctuary of wisdom and spiritual energy. It was here that Rama and Lakshmana spent significant years of their adolescence, learning the ways of dharma, warfare, and the nuanced complexities of life. It was in Vishwamitra's hermitage that Rama came into his own, showing glimpses of the great leader he was destined to be. His courage and righteousness were tested and honed under the sage's tutelage. Vishwamitra's hermitage was also a nexus of cosmic events. It was here that the divine weapons were handed over to Rama, and the demonic forces of Tatka and Maricha were vanquished. The tale of Vishwamitra's hermitage offers profound insights into the making of Rama, the prince, and the transformative journey of Vishwamitra, the sage. We ponder on the serene realm of Vishwamitra's hermitage, recognizing its pivotal role in shaping the narrative of the Ramayana. The Untold story, a character who stands out in the enemy camp for her compassion and foresight. Let's explore Trijta, the visionary demoness. Among the numerous characters in the Ramayana, Trijta stands out as an anomaly. A demoness by birth, she was one of the women appointed to guard Sita in Ashoka Vatika. But unlike her counterparts, Trijta was compassionate and sympathetic towards Sita. Trijta, despite being on Ravana's side, recognized the virtue in Sita and the righteousness of Rama's cause. Her character teaches us that true vision is not blinded by affiliations but sees and respects virtue where it exists. Trijta also held prophetic abilities, foreseeing the downfall of Ravana and the victory of Rama. She used these visions to comfort Sita during her captivity, giving her hope during her darkest hours. In a narrative filled with warriors and kings, gods and demons, Trijta's role is a testament to the power of empathy and compassion. It's a reminder that righteousness and virtue are not exclusive to any side, but reside in one's actions and intentions. We pay homage to Trijta, the visionary demoness, for her compassion amidst conflict and her ability to see beyond the immediate and into the heart of the matter. The Untold story, a place of sacrifice and loyalty, the small village of Nandigram and its uncelebrated ruler, Bharatha. Let's explore Nandigram, the uncelebrated reign of Bharatha. While Ayodhya is recognized as the kingdom of Rama, Nandigram holds a place of equal significance. It was here that Bharatha ruled as regent, faithfully keeping the throne warm for his brother Rama during the years of exile. Bharatha's reign in Nandigram is a testament to his selflessness and devotion. He chose not the grandeur of Ayodhya, but the simplicity of Nandigram to carry out his duties, placing his brother's sandals on the throne as a symbol of Rama's undying sovereignty. Bharatha's rule in Nandigram was one of righteousness and justice, mirroring the Rama Rajya that was to come. He kept his heart and his kingdom ready for Rama's return, ensuring that the people of Ayodhya didn't suffer in their beloved prince's absence. The tale of Nandigram is an ode to Bharatha's steadfast loyalty and his profound love for his brother. It is a reminder of the many ways in which duty, love, and sacrifice find expression in the Ramayana. We honor the spirit of Nandigram and the uncelebrated reign of Bharatha, recognizing the strength in his humility and the power of his sacrifice. The Untold story, the vast wilderness of Dandakaranya, the forest where Rama, Sita and Lakshmana spent a significant part of their exile. Let's explore the forest exile, tales of Dandakaranya. Dandakaranya, spanning across central India, bore witness to many pivotal events of the Ramayana. From the exile of the princely trio to their encounters with sages and demons, the forest holds a treasure trove of tales. Dandakaranya was both a sanctuary and a testing ground. The forest offered them shelter and sustenance, but it also brought them face to face with the harsh realities of life, strengthening their resolve and deepening their understanding of dharma. In Dandakaranya, they met the vulture king Jatayu, a noble creature who would later sacrifice his life in an attempt to rescue Sita. They encountered the fierce demoness Surpankha, whose humiliation set the wheels of war into motion. Dandakaranya also became a meeting place of cultures and philosophies as the trio interacted with hermits, sages, and ascetics, each encounter enriching their understanding of the world. The forest exile in Dandakaranya was a crucial phase in the Ramayana, marking the calm before the storm, a time of growth, learning, and preparation for the challenges to come. We reflect upon the tales of Dandakaranya, recognizing the trials, lessons, and transformations that took place amidst its dense woods and echoing silence. The untold story, the grandeur of Ayodhya's court, a place of political intrigue and noble virtues. Let's delve into In the Court of Ayodhya, Intrigue and Nobility. The court of Ayodhya, under King Dashratha, was a center of righteousness, wisdom, and prosperity. It was a place where virtues were upheld and justice reigned supreme. Yet, it was also within this court that seeds of strife were sown, driven by love, fear, and ambition. The decision to crown Rama as king, the intrigue plotted by Kaikeyi under Manthara's influence, and the subsequent exile of Rama, all these pivotal events unfolded in the court of Ayodhya. However, the court was also a beacon of nobility. Dashratha, despite his anguish, upheld the promise he had made to Kaikeyi. Rama, putting duty above all, willingly accepted his exile. And Bharatha, who refused to take advantage of his brother's plight, took the mantle of regency but not the throne. In the court of Ayodhya, we witness not just the dynamics of royal politics, but also the strength of character in the face of adversity. It's a testament to the complexity of human nature, the subtleties of dharma, and the power of personal integrity. We appreciate the intricacies of the Ayodhyan court, reminding ourselves of the intrigue and nobility that played out within its grand walls. The untold story, mystery and illusion, delving into the enigmatic figure of Maya Sita. Let's explore Maya Sita, the illusory shadow dog. Maya Sita, also known as the illusory Sita, is a captivating character in the Ramayana. She appeared before Ravana during his encounter with the real Sita, presenting herself as an illusion created by the fire god Agni. Maya Sita played a significant role in the narrative, tempting Ravana with her beauty and allure, testing the demon king's resolve and challenging his sense of right and wrong. Yet, Maya Sita was not merely a temptation. Her existence carried a deeper purpose, serving as a catalyst for Ravana's introspection and eventual realization of the consequences of his actions. The illusion of Maya Sita invites us to contemplate the power of illusion and desire, and the capacity for self-deception. It raises profound questions about the nature of truth, perception, and the choices we make. We ponder the enigmatic presence of Maya Sita, recognizing her role as a transformative force in the Ramayana and the layers of meaning she adds to the narrative. The untold story, a monumental task, one that defied the laws of nature and united beings of all realms. Let's explore crossing the ocean, building Rama's bridge. The crossing of the mighty ocean is a remarkable episode in the Ramayana, one that required immense strength, divine intervention, and the unwavering determination of Rama and his allies. The building of Rama's bridge, known as Setu, stands as a testament to their resolve. In the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, the Vanaras, led by Hanuman, and the army of bears, led by Jambavan, took on the colossal task of constructing a bridge that would span the vast expanse of the ocean, connecting India with the island of Lanka. With boulders, trees, and their own strength, they toiled day and night, overcoming obstacles and battling against the forces of nature. Their collective effort was a symbol of unity, determination, and unwavering faith in Rama's cause. The bridge-building expedition not only showcased the might of the Vanaras and bears but also drew support from the gods themselves. Lord Shiva, Brahma, and other celestial beings lent their divine powers to ensure the success of this monumental endeavor. The bridge became a bridge of hope, connecting not just to physical landmasses but also bridging the gap between faith and action, between duty and destiny. We stand in awe of the awe-inspiring feat of building Rama's bridge. It is a testament to the power of collective effort, unwavering faith, and the indomitable spirit of the heroes of the Ramayana. The untold story, the depths of remorse, and the tragic consequences of a king's hasty decision. Let's explore Dashratha's regret, the tragedy of a king. Dashratha, the illustrious king of Ayodhya, was a noble ruler loved by his people. But his life took a tragic turn when he hastily granted Kakis to boons, unaware of the consequences that would unfold. The sudden turn of events shattered Dashratha's world, as he realized the implications of his promise. He was forced to exile his beloved son Rama and witnessed the devastation it brought upon him and his kingdom. Dashratha's regret was profound, weighing heavy on his soul. His anguish and remorse became a poignant reminder of the consequences of hasty decisions and the importance of careful judgment in matters of state and personal relationships. Despite his remorse, Dashratha's tragic end was a catalyst for the events that followed. It set the stage for Rama's exile and the eventual triumph of righteousness over adversity. The tale of Dashratha's regret reminds us of the complexities of human nature and the far-reaching consequences of our choices. It urges us to reflect on the importance of wisdom, discernment, and the willingness to confront and learn from our mistakes. We acknowledge the tragedy that befell Dashratha, recognizing the lessons embedded within his regret and the profound impact it had on the narrative of the Ramayana. The Unstory, a journey of divine weaponry and extraordinary strength as we explore Rama's bow, the power of Shiva's weapon. Rama's bow, the legendary weapon known as the Pinaka, holds a significant place in the Ramayana. It was not an ordinary bow but a divine instrument bestowed upon Lord Parshuram by Lord Shiva himself. When Rama arrived in Janakpuri to participate in the Swayamvara, King Janaka presented a challenge to the assembled princes to string the divine bow and shoot an arrow from it. One by one, the mightiest warriors tried and failed, but it was Rama, the embodiment of dharma and righteousness, who effortlessly lifted the bow and strung it, breaking its mighty bowstring in the process. The power of Rama's bow was not just in its physical strength, but also in its symbolic significance. It represented divine grace, favor, and the recognition of Rama's unwavering commitment to righteousness. The episode of Rama's bow showcases not just his exceptional physical prowess, but also his divine lineage and his destiny as the supreme warrior destined to vanquish evil and restore righteousness. We marvel at the power of Rama's bow, recognizing the significance of this divine weapon and its role in shaping the destiny of the Ramayana. The Untold story, the heart of the epic conflict, where valor and sacrifice paint the canvas of war. Let's explore the Battle of Lanka, heroes unsung dog. The Battle of Lanka, a climactic chapter in the Ramayana, is filled with heroism and sacrifice. While Rama, Lakshmana, and Hanuman take center stage, there were countless unsung heroes who played vital roles in this grand confrontation. Angada, the courageous prince of the Vanaras, emerged as a powerful warrior leading the Vanara army with valor and strategic acumen. His unwavering loyalty and bravery became a driving force in the battle. Jambavan, the ancient bear king, brought his immense strength and wisdom to the forefront, demolishing the enemy ranks and inspiring those around him with his unmatched valor. Sugriva, the noble king of the Vanaras, rallied his troops with unwavering determination, ensuring that every Vanara fought with their heart ablaze, ready to lay down their lives for the cause of righteousness. The Battle of Lanka was a tapestry of countless acts of courage, sacrifice, and resilience. Each soldier, be it a Vanara or a demon, fought with unyielding determination, guided by their loyalty to their respective causes. We honor the unsung heroes of the Battle of Lanka, recognizing their contributions to the grand narrative and their embodiment of the virtues of valor, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to duty. The Untold story, a realm of inner turmoil and profound emotions as we explore the Ashoka Grove, prisoner of love. The Ashoka Grove, located within the confines of Lanka, served as a prison for Sita during her captivity. But within the grove's somber atmosphere, the indomitable spirit of love and resilience bloomed. Separated from her beloved Rama, Sita faced the relentless demands and manipulations of Ravana. Yet, she remained steadfast in her devotion and unwavering in her faith. The Ashoka Grove became a place where Sita's strength and virtue shone brighter than ever before. Her resilience in the face of adversity and her unwavering belief in Rama's eventual victory became a beacon of hope for all. It was in the Ashoka Grove that Sita faced her darkest moments, but it was also where her spirit remained unbroken. Her unwavering love for Rama and her unwavering commitment to Dharma sustained her through the most trying of times. The Ashoka Grove, often associated with sorrow and captivity, ultimately became a testament to Sita's strength, resilience, and unshakable love. It became a symbol of the indomitable power of the human spirit. The Untold story, the celestial realms, and witness a unique bond forged between two majestic beings. Let's explore Garuda and Jatayu, brotherhood of the skies. Garuda, the divine eagle, and Jatayu, the noble vulture, stand as iconic figures in the Ramayana. They share a bond of kinship and loyalty that transcends their differences and shapes the destiny of the epic. Garuda, the mount of Lord Vishnu, and Jatayu, the valiant king of vultures, both possess extraordinary strength and wisdom. Their paths intersected when Jatayu encountered Ravana during his abduction of Sita. Jatayu, driven by his inherent sense of righteousness, engaged in a fierce battle with the mighty Ravana, risking his life to protect Sita. His valor and sacrifice exemplified the noblest qualities of a warrior. Garuda, witnessing Jatayu's bravery, rushed to his aid, but arrived too late to save him. Overwhelmed by grief, Garuda paid his respects to the fallen hero, recognizing the selflessness and honor in Jatayu's actions. The bond between Garuda and Jatayu transcended mere friendship. It was a connection that honored their shared values of courage, duty, and sacrifice. It exemplified the essence of brotherhood, even between beings from different realms. The Untold Story, we witness the long-awaited homecoming, where triumph and restoration unfold in the city of Ayodhya. Let's explore Rama's return, the hidden years in Ayodhya. Rama's return to Ayodhya after his victorious battle against Ravana marked a momentous occasion in the Ramayana. But what unfolded during those hidden years of exile? What awaited Rama upon his homecoming? Ayodhya, under the stewardship of Bharatha, eagerly anticipated the return of their beloved prince. The city was adorned with decorations and joyous celebrations filled the air as the people prepared to welcome their rightful king. Rama's return was a testament to the power of righteousness and the indomitable spirit of dharma. It was a moment of triumph as he reclaimed his rightful place on the throne, restoring Ayodhya to its former glory. However, the years in exile had not been in vain. Rama's experiences in the wilderness and his encounters with sages and celestial beings had deepened his wisdom and broadened his perspective. Ayodhya witnessed a transformed king, one even more compassionate and just than before. The hidden years in Ayodhya symbolized a period of healing and renewal, not just for Rama but also for the kingdom and its people. It marked a new beginning, a chapter of peace and prosperity under the reign of Rama. We revel in the joy of Rama's return and the hidden years in Ayodhya, recognizing the transformative power of exile and the profound impact it had on Rama's character and his reign. Thank you for joining us for Untold Stories of Ramayana. Tune in for the next episode as we continue to unravel the depths of this timeless epic.